Good morning, hello, it's Daniel. This is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Now, I'm an amateur cyclist based in the Midlands in England. Midlands meaning pretty much in the middle of the country, and where I live is about the furthest point away you can get from the sea. We're pretty much smack bang in the middle of the country. So, when we ride to the coast, it's a long way, and that's exactly what we're doing today. Me and a handful of friends, we're going to ride to Skegness in Lincolnshire and back. It's going to be about 170 miles, so a big day out on the bike if we get it done. A long way to go for some fish and chips, but I'm told it's going to be worth it. Now, my cycling club do this every year, but I've never actually gone all the way there and back. Last year, I got about half the way there, and it was way too hard for me, so I turned back home. And then in previous years, I've always ridden either with Liz, so we've got a bus back, or just with the guys, then get the bus back with Liz. But today, we're going to do the full thing. Let's get stuck in. So somehow I'm actually the first person to the meeting point. We're meeting here at 7:30, it's 25 past. It's about 20 degrees already, I'm absolutely sweating. This is going to be a big challenge today, staying hydrated. We're going to stop as often as we need to, but I'm just going to try and not ride too hard. It is forecast a bit of drizzle as well, which might be refreshing, and I've not brought any sort of waterproofs because it's just so hot. This is my sort of ultra or long ride setup, pretty much just my normal training bike setup, just with a frame bag, and I'll just put all my food in there, so lots of like snack bars and stuff, just to save me having pockets full. Other than that, the bike is pretty much as normal. Just make sure I've got plenty of fresh spares in there and we'll get it done. So the route is mostly flat, but there are some hills at the beginning and at the end, so I'm already being dropped. However, I need to pace it because them having to wait 30 seconds for me now is better than having to ride at 100 watts the whole way back because I've blown up. Now that might still happen, but yeah, I'm going to try and make sure it doesn't. Once we're over the first sort of 7 or 8 miles up hills, it's pretty flat and rolling, so that's more my sort of terrain. Oh, it is hot. I'm dripping already. I know I must sound like an absolute broken record by now, but just constantly getting dropped. Any slight hill, I'm way off the back. It's not like I'm not trying. I've been climbing it like 280, 300 watts, and even though they're only like 1, 2, 3 minute climbs, I'm just way off the back and I'm dripping. About 2.5 hours in. I know that I've ridden too hard really for pacing this what will be a 10-hour ride. It's just so demoralising to constantly be in this situation, but I know I'm working hard and training hard, I'm eating well, I'm chipping away, but it's just, yeah, I'm not enjoying it. And I'm already thinking, well, I can just turn around at some point because I cannot ride the pace I have done up to yet all the way. I know I can't. I bet I'll just be more of a burden to the group. There's only 5 of us, but yeah, and it is red hot. I'm dripping, I'm eating and drinking, but yeah, I know this is going to be tough, and with this sort of thing, the only way I've ever got through this sort of thing is through sticking to my own plan, and just not been able to. I have to make a decision soon. Okay, so I have peeled off from the guys. I found a Co-op and I've just had, well, I'll say lunch, it was only about 10:30, 11:15. Cafe, shop, stop, just refueled a bit before I'm going to head back. It's one of those things. I am upset, disappointed actually. I'm not disappointed, upset, I am. But I know that I couldn't have done the rest of that ride at that pace, and you know, the guys are just riding their own pace, so it is what it is. I've just got to be better. Now, what have we done? So we have done 3 hours, normalised 217 watts, 53 miles, average speed 18 miles an hour. So good ride so far. I think it's going to be 2.5 to 3 hours back, so I'm still going to be on for a good ride. And this will just mean that I don't finish it, hopefully, like cracked and blown up and having to, you know, grovel my way home. In terms of shop stop, what did we select? Well, a ham and cheese sandwich, a Dr Pepper and a Pepsi. There's not actually much sugar in these anymore. Some squashy, these are really good for cars. I've got another bag of these in my bag, and then, oh, I'm just losing my wrapper, hang on. Cheers. Thank you. I'm not fast enough on that. Cheers. Too windy. And then in my bottles, they didn't have any still Lucozade. I've got some fizzy Lucozade, so I've just put 500ml in each 750ml bottle, just so that there's some space for to fizz up. I'm just going to try and use these bins. That was like the busiest Co-op car park I've ever come across in my life, so I'm a bit down the road to finish this clip. I find that my morale is fluctuating so much based on like who I ride with, what I'm doing, 2 or 3 weeks ago, Gralock Outlaw Half, I was on top of the world, felt like, wow, I've actually made a lot of progress. And then today, I couldn't feel any worse, to be honest. I feel like quite like disappointed and almost like it's 6 weeks tomorrow when I do Ironman UK. How on earth am I going to get around it? So I know I'm just on that roller coaster, and if anything now, it's just motivating me on to have the best 5 weeks I've ever had, I think. Anyway, let's get pedaling. I think it's going to be a cross headwind back, but c'est la vie. Does c'est la vie mean such is life or not? I feel like Joey, our friends. It is so windy and it's almost a full-on crosswind. It's really good training for trying to handle your bike in the wind, but man, it's difficult. It still feels absolutely roasting hot as well. Feels stormy. I actually wouldn't mind a little rain shower to cool me down a bit, but yeah, my legs are feeling pretty zapped, to be honest, but I'm just gonna keep churning away. I need some more fluids already. I've only done 10 miles. I think I'm going to fill both bottles up and put a bottle in my jersey at the next shop I come to, because I'm just going through it like mad. Another Co-op stop. You just can't go wrong. Got about 27, 28 miles left to go. I'm just in Newark. Mainly fluids, to be honest. So that will fill up my 2 bottles. That and that I will have now. And I've also treated myself to a Calippo. Would have preferred a cola one or even a lime one, but beggars can't be choosers. I'm hoping this will cool me down a bit. It's just so swelteringly hot. The headwind is helping cool me down a bit, but it's just difficult. Just ridden for a couple of minutes with a gentleman who I used to train with years ago in the triathlon world. Just came across him completely by chance. Really good for morale, good to see you. And hopefully now I'll get this last little bit tapped out. I think that was a bit too much fluid. I feel quite sick. And I've not even touched this Lucozade, but I'm going to stick it in my pocket because I'll no doubt need it in about half an hour's time. Oh, come on. What have I got left? About 25 miles, about 1,400 feet of climbing. That's doable. Even with the wind, that's doable. I've been on the bike for 4 hours and 8 minutes so far. Normalised 216 watts, average 17.5 miles an hour. Burnt 3,300 calories. Yes, I've logged every single thing I've eaten and drank on my fitness pal. That's a whole separate admin task in itself. And it is 12:30 at lunchtime. So that's about all the stats you need to know. Let's get rolling. I've done about 2 miles since that last clip. I feel like I'm gonna chuck up. I feel really like ill. Now I've been watching Average Rob and his brother Arno doing the Marathon de Sable, and we've got to the point now where Arno was feeling really sick, so wasn't eating and drinking, and that's just going to make it worse and worse, and you feel sick because you're dehydrated. So I've got in my mind, am I dehydrated? I don't think so, so I've just drank a lot. I think I've just perhaps taken on too much at once, but I can't ride a bike while I'm feeling like I'm just going to let it pass. I've got all day. Sit here 10-15 minutes and see if I can feel better in a few minutes. Oh, come on. I've got like 22 miles to go. Come on. I've been here about 20 minutes. I feel a lot less sick now. I had a few sips of drink, but I feel really sleepy. I don't know whether that's a heat thing. I didn't sleep very well last night, but I'm just tired. Obviously, I can't just have a nap here, so I'm going to wake myself back up, get the rest of this ride done. Then I can have a nap this afternoon. Come on. Right, 20 odd miles. Come on. Messing around. Good afternoon, Elizabeth. You okay?
I'm really busy.
It's windy out here, isn't it?
Yep.
What is going off?
Putting this delivery away and packing away.
Okay. What have you been doing today?
Want to know?
Yeah, go on then. What?
Oh, I've just told Beck, so I'll reel you the list off that I've just sent to her.
Why do you tell her that? She don't care. Boring.
She actually asked me. Right, today
Yeah.
I've done 2 loads of washing.
Yeah.
Mowed the lawns front and back.
Good stuff.
Done some de-weeding and dead-ending plants on the front.
Yeah.
Been to the shop at the bottom of the road.
Mm.
Had a food shop delivery.
Yeah.
Hoovered and mopped the hard floors downstairs.
Yeah.
Done some polishing. Changed our bedding. Tidied some dry washing away. Hoovered the stairs.
Yeah.
And now I've got to pack this away.
Yeah.
Put this chicken delivery away.
Yeah.
Top up the bird feeders. Finish some de-weeding on the back. And do the watering and the chicken waters.
Wow. That sounds difficult, but it doesn't sound as difficult as what I've had to do today.
I beg to differ. Look at the state of it.
Them boys have been really nasty to me today, Liz, actually.
Why?
I wonder if you can send them a message. The pedal the bike's too hard for me. I need them to just wait and slow down. Look after me like you do.
Yeah.
It's not very nice,
really
is
nasty.
it? I know. On the way back, I've seen Robin from Newark Try and the Olympic Pathway manager from British Triathlon, and I wasn't in the best shape, so I don't think I've turned his head. Cool. Right, I'm gonna go cycle. This is really windy. Okay. You're not using your new mower? That story's still to come. I told that story out.